my go-to is listening to Matthew McConaughey read me a bedtime story.
I think it might make you feel restless as opposed to putting you to sleep. Elizabeth, how'd you sleep last night?
You know what? I slept okay.
Okay.
I dressed a little too warmly. I thought it was going to be a lot colder, so I had a sweatshirt on, some long socks, and like some fleece pajama pants. And I was a little too hot, but
Woke
otherwise,
up sweating, did you?
otherwise I was just fine.
A good night's sleep is one of those things that I think a great majority of Americans just don't get enough of. I have professed my love for the weighted blanket, but I just hadn't been using it much this winter for no particular reason. And one night this week, I slept with it. I mean, the next morning, I slept right up to my alarm. That's just very unusual. I thought it's got to be the blanket. It's got to be the blanket. So we're wondering what hacks you have for a good night's sleep.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about weighted blanket. Finally got one.
Recently?
Yeah, just got it like in the last week or two. Absolutely incredible. My daughter suggested that she asked, had you ever tried one? And I went, no, I've never done that. But man, alive, it's heaven.
That's the way when I first started using it, it was like instantaneous. It was like that night. You woke up the next morning going, wow.
Wow, exactly.
How heavy was yours? Do you remember off the top of your head?
It's 20 pounds. And at first I thought 20 pounds sounds like an awful lot, but I think it's absolutely perfect. Seriously, it's one of those to where I climb into bed and it's just, oh my gosh, this feels so comforting and so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm with you. Anytime somebody gives you like some little thing, like a little health advice or a little supplement, and so many times you may gradually feel a difference, whatever it is that thing is supposed to take care of. And for me, that weighted blanket, it was that night. It was such a stark difference. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm a huge proponent.
I am a sock wearer at night. Like, I have to have socks on my feet, otherwise I won't get a good night's sleep.
No, I'm that way too.
You are?
Oh, I'm a sock person, yes,
oh my gosh,
absolutely.
This is why we get along.
Exactly. We're sock people.
Laura sent us an amazing text message. She said, if I wore socks to bed or had any level of a weight in a blanket on me whilst falling asleep, I wouldn't wake up refreshed. I would wake up on fire, like literal flames. If the CIA ever needed to extract information from me, forget waterboarding. Let's get the flannel sheets and weighted blankets out. She'll sing like a canary in a few seconds.
Wow. Now that's a text message.
I'm with you on the weighted blanket. Game changer. Love it. But I tell you what, the whole mouth taping, that is truly a lifesaver. So you got to brush and you got to floss first before you can put your night guard in. And the night guard I wear is the kind that stops my, clenching and grinding of my teeth, and it stops my snoring. So mine's like called the Silent Night appliance. And then you put the mouth tape on, and then you put the eye goggles on. So I look like an alien, but I sleep like the dead, and it is such a difference.
When you say mouth tape, I mean, it's literally taping your mouth?
100%. So like sometime when you have a little downtime, look up the health benefits of nasal breathing, because mouth breathing has some serious health consequences. And they knew about it, like written about this. They found things that were 500 BC. And it was basically like, breathe through your nose, live a nice, long, healthy life, breathe through your mouth and die.
Interesting.
It's like it kind of got brushed under the rug, I guess, in modern medicine. But now people are realizing how detrimental it is to be a chronic mouth breather.
That makes sense. The whole breathing through your nose makes sense to me. But taping your mouth to me seems like a claustrophobic thing that would be very difficult to get used to.
I've never tried it before, but I've heard there is a learning curve involved, and there is actual tape that you can level up with. So it makes the first step, I guess, is more of a flimsy tape. So you and your brain know that you're able to break through it, and then you can kind of work your way up. But I have heard it does amazing things for your sleep.
That's right. She said mouth tape, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm sure it's not mouth tape. Let me listen. No, it's mouth tape. It's taping your mouth shut.
Okay, Scotty, you were asking about the Calm app and if it helps.
Yes.
With sleeping?
Yes.
Well, we got a text message from Jason, and he said, I have used the Calm app for over a year now, and I absolutely love it.
Okay.
So many different types of noises that you can try, but I definitely love the pink noise that makes me sleep the best. I also highly recommend the sleep stories on the Calm app. My go-to is listening to Matthew McConaughey read me a bedtime story.
You're kidding me.
Sign me up.
I think it might make you feel restless as opposed to putting you to sleep, but that's just me.
Oh, no, his Texas draw. Ooh, that would be a great way to go to sleep.
The whole different color noises, that intrigues me because, we've always heard about white noise, but these TV commercials for the Calm app starts talking about the pink noise and brown noise. That's why I was curious about it. What was his name? Who sent that?
Jason.
Jason, thank you very much. Appreciate you letting us know about that.
We also have one that says, I have to sleep with a fan. It's not for the air, though. It's for the noise.
Yeah.
And when we're on vacation, I will use a fan app to make the fan noise for me.
Back before the smart speakers were so prevalent, I remember I had a coworker that had one of the little sleep machines that was basically like a little, but it had like 5 different sounds. I think waves was one of them. A fan was one of them.
Really?
Like running like a creek was one of them.
I remember I used to have a sleep app, and it was so cool because you could like add additional sounds, and I'm sure you can still do this, but like I would start with a creek, and then I would add some frogs, and then I would add some fishes jumping in the creek, and like you could just add layers and layers and layers.
And now you can add Matthew McConaughey whispering in your ear.